everybody? Welcome to Vlog Weekly. A little late. Usually I do it on Saturdays. Saturday, very busy for me. I didn't work or anything. I was just kind of taking that day off. You know, this past week has been kind of crazy. A little discouraged, but you know what? That's just how this life is. Sometimes you'll get a week where you get 20 subscribers. Sometimes you'll have a week where you get none. This week I had none, and I was just like, nah. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to watch some Dexter, and I caught up. All done. But we'll talk about that later. So this Vlog Weekly is going to be a little bit about change, and a little bit about evolution, right? So that's what we're going to be doing. So yes, this will be hitting you on 2/27/2013. It's actually like midnight now, so that's the only reason that it's 2/27/13. So what I want to talk about this past week, Sports CMM challenge, the March Madness type deal with the sports uploaders. Now, I entered this tournament. My mistake, I don't really know what my mistake was because I didn't get entered. So either I didn't put in the title Sports CMM, and I thought they meant in the title of the message, not the video. So it was either that. B, I also had the King of Kings opening, so that could have been copyrighted material, and they probably just kind of like threw it out the window automatically. Or C, it wasn't my best video. And I will admit, I did not send that video in with best intentions. I really did not expect them to get that many people. I thought me getting in was a sure bet, and I wanted to give them something easy. I didn't want to give them my best. So, my mistake. But you know what, iPod King Carter, thank you, RKO Legend 33, something like that. Because those four guys can make watching them talk for 2 hours very entertaining. Even though I was disappointed that I didn't get in, hilarious. Those guys are great. I love those four guys. They're an awesome mix, and that kind of leads into what I want to talk about next, networking. Those four guys got together, they networked, and they're having great success. Some more than others, but they are having great success nonetheless, and they have great chemistry with each other. That's what I want to start to do. If you have a low-level YouTuber who's interested in wrestling, always tweets about it, well, oh shit, and I didn't even add that on there. I should hurry and add that on there. So if you have a low-level YouTuber who is on Twitter, always tweeting about wrestling and all that stuff, contact them or tell me of them so I can contact them, because I want to start networking a wrestling-based group of people. I will still do all my other uploads, but I want some wrestling grouped people, and I'm not talking about Tubby Emu, Ghost Rob was not a wrestler, but Tubby Emu, Tony Pizza Guy, those guys. I'm talking about these well-known guys who are like me, who just haven't reached that glass ceiling and broken through it. I want other low-level guys. There's been a couple. Schneike66, I'm shouting him out. Bourbon Jimbo. Someone alerted me to who he was, and I messaged him. Those are two guys I really do want to work with. Basically, if you have Twitter, tweet me. Every time wrestling's on, I'll probably be watching it. Monday Night Raw, kind of iffy if I can watch it live, but I'll try to watch it live if we're going to do some live tweeting events. But you'll go to Twitter, and then you'll look up for my name, at Ginger King YouTube. YT. Okay, so that's what it should look like. Alright, at Ginger King YouTube. Hopefully I got that in there this time. Hopefully you can see it. I'll just kind of move it around just in case. But at Ginger King YouTube. Now let me double check to make sure that's the right at location. It should be. Because, I made it. Oh, shit. Never mind. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's at the Ginger King. No wonder. No wonder no one's following me. I'm an idiot. The Ginger King, no spaces. Ginger King YT. Okay. That's better. At Ginger King YT. If you want to figure out when my videos are uploaded, follow that, turn on notifications, and each and every time you're in Wi-Fi and I tweet something out like that, you will get it immediately. And you'll just check your Twitter, and that's going to be my official Twitter name for this YouTube channel, and that's where I'm going to be live tweeting events. I'll start doing some more events like that to connect with you people, to talk about wrestling with you guys. What I also want to do is with these other guys that I'm mentioning and messaging, I want to start a review show. So instead of, like, because I know that we all kind of review wrestling in our own way, I want to build a network of people who we get together and we each have like different ideas. I'm sure most people don't like Zeb Coulter and Jack Swagger or their gimmick. I love it. I'm not racist, I'm not xenophobic, I'm not even Republican. I don't associate with politics too much, but I love this new gimmick because it's so controversial. So that's just my thing. Other people might not. So I just want to connect with other guys and talk about wrestling. What do you think they're going to do? What do you think they're going to be doing with this gimmick and other such things? Moving right along. And another huge reason I'm doing this is because I'm still stuck at that plateau level of just over 300 guys who are following my videos. And I want more. Feed me more. I'm like Ryback. Okay, so now that we got the networking, which was the big meat of this video, I want to get back to the other stuff. My book, Hero. Haven't gotten to it. Oh shit, the 27th. Damn it, that book is supposed to be back at the library today. I'm gonna have to remind myself to renew that sumbitch so I can actually read it. Okay, TV shows. I've got Dexter, Colt, The Following. Okay, these are all shows that I watched this past week. Dexter, I caught up. I'm with everybody else, so there are no more spoilers. I'm good to go. I'm ready. And I'm going to, hopefully when Dexter, Game of Thrones, all these really epic shows that come out weekly, Walking Dead, maybe in Season 4, I'll start doing some TV show roundup videos, and I'll just kind of talk about TV shows for that day. They'll be really short. I probably won't monetize them because they're going to be short, and what do you care about The Walking Dead? So that's probably what I'll do in the future. But for now, Dexter, Season 7, caught up. Awesome. The end of it, pretty good. If any of you are interested in watching it, go ahead. It's very good. Cult. The Cult. They debuted it this week on the WB network. Had Prison Break's Teabag. And it was okay. It was alright. It wasn't a really good debut show, so I expect the little rating that it got to get much, much smaller. But if the writing is good, I give any show a chance. You know, this show was fine, and there were some epically cool things about it. I guess I'll hurry and show that as well. Basically, this show's logo, it's got people in, and they've got tattoos, right? And these tattoos represent them being inside of this cult. Alright, so now I don't know if you're going to even understand this, but it's cult, alright? See the red there? That red represents the bigger outside part of it is C, the lower part of it is U, and then the inner part of it is L, and then the inner part of that is T, so it like makes cult. So it's really cool. I was like, holy shit, that's amazing. I want that tattooed on my body. That and the Pepsi signal, so that's the best thing that came out of the debut pilot of that show. I'm hoping it'll be better this week. It's on tonight. I'll most likely watch it. No, it's on Thursday. Maybe Thursday. I think it's on Thursdays. And I'll most likely watch it. You probably saw this the whole time I was holding up the boards. But The Following, very good show. First 3 episodes, epic, amazing. The last week's, kind of okay. And then this previous episode, kid gets away from the house, all shit's breaking loose. It is crazy. Kevin Bacon kills a guy. It is really good. This show, The Following, is actually doing a lot better than what I thought. Kevin Bacon is a much better actor than what I thought. And I'm actually enjoying this show. Walking Dead. Holy shit, Walking Dead. This show, if you're not watching Walking Dead, there's something wrong with you. You need to go get your head checked, because this show's got so many archetype characters that it's just the Asian who's fast at doing things, the redneck who's a good guy, the redneck who's a bad guy, the governor, a guy who's just was normal, you poke out his eye, he loses his mind and goes insane, black chick samurai. It's like these characters are great. So if you're not watching Walking Dead, hop on the bandwagon. Trust me, if you're one of those guys who I was the first season, I was like, Walking Dead, a zombie, it's it's just gonna be, oh, shoot a zombie, oh yeah, so stupid. No, the storyline is amazing so far, and it makes you really care deeply about these characters. The last thing I wanted to talk about is Busy Derek is busy. I am always doing things. There's a lot of times where you'll probably, if you're a friend on Xbox Live, which some of you probably are, you'll notice I'm always sitting at the dashboard. And when I'm doing that, feel free to comment, like, to send me a message and all that stuff. That's when I'm basically, like, editing or writing down ideas or trying to think things through. There is not one single time where you message me that it bugs me. Seriously, it doesn't. I really don't care who you are, where you are, what you're doing. You want to send me a message about what you think or what you want me to do or anything, feel free to do it. I really don't care. If I don't get to it or if I miss it, a lot of times on my YouTube videos, I'll comment on something. Or I'll make a video and they'll comment on something and it'll be marked as spam and it doesn't even reach me. So when I reply to somebody else's, I see your comment, and I'm like, oh, there was a comment there. Oops, why didn't YouTube do that? So most of the time it marks it as spam. So if I didn't respond, I mean, feel free to send it again, but typically if it's something like, oh, great video, I'll probably just not respond. I'll be like, oh, okay, awesome, nice. And I've said this before, but, yeah, Xbox Live, feel free to message me. It's my own dumb fault if I don't turn notifications off on Xbox Live. So it doesn't annoy me ever. Just, whatever you're talking about, make it really interesting, and I'll talk to you about it. If it's just like, oh, great video, I'm like, oh, okay, thanks, awesome, cool. But don't expect a reply back. I'm very, very busy. When I'm not working 40 hours a week, I come home, and I work another maybe... not 40, definitely not 40, maybe 10 hours a week on YouTube stuff. And then in between that, I'm always editing, I'm always uploading. I have to babysit the uploader because sometimes it doesn't work. YouTube life is very, very easy, but difficult at the same time. You always have to be aware of what's going on. You always have to be aware of, oh, I hope that video doesn't release too soon before the other one is uploaded. That type of stuff. So... Just recognize that I'm a very busy person. I'm also very lazy. Whatever free time I do have, I spend watching TV because that's just what I love to do. If I could get a job on YouTube just reviewing TV shows, go ahead and recommend my ass to any channel where they're looking for people to do that, because that's what I would do. I would watch the fucking Bachelor if I had to, because I'd be like, that bitch Sydney is always crying whenever she's on camera. Like, I would do anything. Like, I love watching TV. TV is the biggest thing in our community right now. Everyone's talking about, oh, did you see American Idol last night? No, I didn't, because no one cares, really. So that's what I would write down. That's what I would post. I'd be like, yeah, the black chick won. There you go. But Walking Dead, oh, it was amazing. Rick lost his mind. Herschel lost his leg. Merle stabbed someone with his arm. It's so, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, anything you want to talk to me about, TV shows, anything. If you think a TV show is amazing, tell me, because I would love to talk to you about it. If you want to see more of me talking about TV shows, let me know, because I'll make it its own little video thing. I probably won't monetize it. And it'll be me talking about the recent weeks of TV shows. And again, I want to say before we leave, networking. Wrestling review. The wrestling review is an idea that I had, and if any of you have a really good face cam type thing, just this on a laptop, that you can go on Google Plus Hangouts and talk, typically, like normally, do it. Message me back. Say, hey, I want to review wrestling with you, and we'll do that. It'll be like the Joe Rogan podcast, where it'll be me and maybe a main other guy if he can watch wrestling that consistently, because I watch it every week. It drives my head in sometimes, but I do it. So, like, if you guys want me to review anything, let me know. Me and you will link up on Google Hangouts. We'll talk about it. I'll upload it, and it'll be pretty awesome stuff. I actually don't know how well that'll work right now, because I don't have great capturing device of a computer, but I think I can live stream it from YouTube, and YouTube will make it its own video and just straight upload it. So I'm going to fiddle around with that a little bit. So I just kind of wanted to keep this short and sweet. Networking, Derek Busy, that's basically it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Derek D. Ginger King, your YouTube champion, and it wouldn't be a YouTube champion video if I didn't have my YouTube championship. Fucking hell. Hold on. Okay. Alright, we're back. You missed me? Good. I hope not. YouTube champion. I'm hoping to update this son of a bitch. And I want the new one. $450, damn it. Saving up my money as much. Yeah, I'm like CM Punk. I'm throwing that one. I want that one. That's what I'm talking about. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am Derek D. Ginger King, your YouTube champion. It's over there. I threw it. Checking out. Hopefully I don't look like a dumbass again trying to shut this thing off.